Good afternoon, Facebook friends and YouTube followers. This is Rich again, back with your afternoon video blog for July 12, 2012, around 4:10 in the afternoon in Billerica, Massachusetts. Another very nice and summery day with very low humidity, around 80 degrees, and it's just perfect summertime weather. We're going to continue the streak tomorrow before the real muggy and steamy air returns with a lot of thunder showers and severe storms. We're not going to like that, but it's summertime, so we have to get used to it. And there's some news to report about the basketball, the NBA. The New York Knicks on the verge of signing Carmelo Anthony to a max contract, and the Chicago Bulls on the verge of signing Paul Gasol to a contract. We'll wait and see about that. Because I heard if the deal falls through for the Bulls, the Spurs are going to come in and pick them up. And also, I'm continuing to get positive feedback on my video blog and stuff. More and more people are liking them. More and more people are following them on YouTube and stuff like that. I love doing these blogs. And it's more and more feedback means I'll do more of these, at least 3 a day, maybe even more. All depends what I feel like talking about or if there's breaking news. And don't forget, if any shout-outs you want, Facebook friends and YouTube followers, just private message me, and then I'll be able to say it out loud to you, because I'm not going to be rambling about people's names at random at all, because that's not how I do it at all. So if you want to say something, private message me, okay? My next subject is about who should be a Hall of Famer, and the next person is a player in the NBA, Vince Carter of the Memphis Grizzlies. Vince Carter has played many seasons in the NBA. He started off with the Raptors, then the Nets, then the Magic, then the Suns, then Mavericks. Now he's playing for the Grizzlies. Vince Carter played his college career at University of North Carolina. He played 3 years, and he was a second-team All-American his junior year. He averaged about 15.8 points a game during his college career with UNC. He was drafted with the 5th pick in the 1998 NBA draft by the Golden State Warriors, but he was traded to the Toronto Raptors, and he was the first major superstar to play for the Toronto Raptors. He was the best player in franchise history at that time, and he got a lot of exposure playing in Canada, and he was featured on NBC's Game of the Week. He was slam dunk champion in 2000. He made 8 straight All-Star appearances, and he's the 3rd player in the NBA history to lead for votes for going into the All-Star game 3 times. He's only the 3rd player to do that. That's amazing. And also, his career scoring average is 20.2 points per game. He's played in 1,148 games to date. He's made 8,415 field goals, 1,809 3-point field goals, 4,551 free throws made, and he has his career scoring his career points are 23,190 points. Good for 25th on the all-time scoring list in the NBA. And then is he going to be a Hall of Famer? Most likely he is when he retires. Some knacks about him: he's never played in the NBA Finals. He's never finished in the top 5 in MVP voting. And the past few years, his career's been kind of going a little downhill, as from a superstar player to like a role player or like a player off the bench. But Vince Carter was a very exciting player in his prime, and he was on teams that weren't that okay, but they weren't championship level teams, and that might hurt him to go into the Hall of Fame, maybe on the 1st or 2nd ballot. But when he's eligible, he's eventually going to go into the Hall of Fame, and he's probably going to be finishing in the top 20 in all-time NBA scoring. Now, the Memphis Grizzlies is not a team that's going to be an NBA champion the next 3 years of Vince Carter's the contract he has, but you never know what could happen. You never know. He could get traded again to a championship contender team if the Grizzlies suck or something like that. I think Vince Carter is going to go in the Hall of Fame. My humble opinion. He might be a few years, but he's going to definitely get into the Hall of Fame. I'll be back later with another one of these video blogs. And don't forget, in the days and months and weeks to come, more subjects. Some of the subjects that I'm working on is Jake the Snake Roberts' heel turn on the Ultimate Warrior in 1991. A profile on Don Orsillo, Red Sox play-by-play announcer. A personality profile of the late great Bruins announcer Fred Cusick. Also the late great Boston Celtics announcer Johnny Most. A lot of sports shows, maybe some entertainment stuff, and maybe some stories and more about history of Boston independent television stations, WXNE Channel 25, WQTV 68, WNDS TV 50 in Derry, New Hampshire, New Hampshire Television TV 21 in Concord, New Hampshire, and you're watching New England 60 WGOT from the Merrimack Valley to the seacoast. Okay? Good afternoon, Facebook friends and YouTube followers. Bye now.